right, your next performer, we're ready to head down back on the show. He's from my home province, but he lives here now. What a funny set of me. Please, the big people welcome. Please go to Josh Fleming, everyone. Please have Josh Fleming.
How's it going, everyone? Yeah, from Saskatchewan originally. It's weird living here. It's expensive, right? Holy, I just lost my job. I had a warehouse job, and I had to have safety shoes. And then I had to leave it for a better job opportunity where they were like, you need better safety shoes. And then I didn't get that job. And now I have over $400 worth of safety shoes and no job. Yeah, so my next job is going to be selling used work boots. That makes a little bit. It's tough, right? Living paycheck to paycheck, right? Especially those last 10 days before payday, those are hard to get through, you know? I was down, but I kind of came up a little while. I went to a show, I was on the bus, and I saw a man eating off the floor of the bus. And I was like, all right, I'm a few weeks away from that, so I'm still doing pretty good, right? The same night, I was taking the bus home, and someone left a rotisserie chicken on the seat. And I feel like it was karma being like, all right, mister, making fun of the guy eating off the bus. Because I was like, well, it's on the seat. I mean, that's not as bad. The cover's only slightly askew, you know? Right? I don't regret it at all. It was delicious. Great chicken. I didn't know where my next meal was coming from, you know? It's tough. I'm nervous to be up here, you know? Don't want to disappoint anybody. Right? Nothing worse than being disappointed. I'll tell you, last time I remember being very disappointed. It was the day I found out what Beyond Meat was. Awful day. I went to my favorite brunch spot, brunch special today, Beyond Meat Eggs Benedict. I'm a sucker for an Eggs Benedict. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the Beyond Meat Eggs Benedict, please. My friend's like, why did you get that? It's like a vegetarian substitute. I had never heard of it before, and in my head it was like the menu being like, listen, guys, there's so much fucking meat on this thing. Here is the ethical amount of meat that we can sell you. It is beyond that. Yes, mother and hollandaise, give it to me. How to read stuff nowadays. I almost got in trouble another time I didn't read something all the way when I was reading about incels. I was like, involuntarily celibate. That's me. I'm an incel. Read a couple more paragraphs, like, uh-oh. Terrorist attacks. Wish I didn't relate to these people so quickly. It's tough. I ran into a weird situation recently. I found out this girl that I used to sleep with. Found out she was telling everybody that I'm bad at sex. Yeah, and I don't know how she managed this, but she somehow convinced all the girls I slept with before her, and all the girls I slept with after her, to also tell everybody that I'm bad at sex. So now I got these 3 girls running around telling everybody I'm bad at sex. I'm not doing me any favors. You guys ever go, or you never see someone and you don't know how you know them, but you know that you hate them? It happened to me a little while ago. I was drinking, I was out at the bar, and I saw this guy, and I was like, oh, fuck that guy. For some reason. What was it? It took me a while to place it, and I realized he's the boyfriend of the server that I stalk on Instagram. Which, like, that's a pretty weird realization to have when you're drunk, especially, like, oh, you're not good enough for her. What she needs is a man who is on her Instagram accounts so often that he recognizes her friends and family in public. Pretty much me in a nutshell there. Try to get dates. Try the apps. Anyone here on the apps? Not a single person. Okay? I don't believe you. I'm not going to look for you on the apps for crying out loud. That's what, the amount of crowds I've been like, no, I've never heard of them. I don't even have the apps anymore. So you're safe. They didn't work for me, you know. I kind of liked Bumble because Bumble gave you little encouraging messages every once in a while. Like Bumble would be like, why aren't you swiping? You can't get matches if you're not swiping. You're 60% more likely to meet someone on a Wednesday. I don't even know where they're getting these stats. I'm like, thanks Bumble, I feel good about myself. I only ever got one message from Tinder, and they were like, you have way more matches than usual. That wasn't like encouraging advice. That was like them reaching out and being like, yeah, we don't know what's going on. I think there might be a problem with the algorithm there. We're contacting these people and making sure they know which way to swipe. I don't know. I think my big problem is I don't have any confidence, you know? I put on weight the last few years of my life, which is, I'll tell you what I used to do for confidence is I would manscape. They used to do the trick. You used to be like, there we go, slightly longer pubes. That was my big issue. Whenever you have to like wrestle your gut out of the way, it's like maybe my unkempt bush is not my worst problem. Maybe I should go for a run. But I don't know, I would like to lose weight, but I feel like there's a lot of lying involved in weight loss, you know? Like I saw Jillian Michaels on the talk show. It's like the trainer from that Fat Loser show, you know? Jillian Michaels on a talk show said for every 30 pounds of fat a guy loses, they gain 1 inch on their penis. What? That's not, right? That's not true. Like, it makes sense to a certain extent, obviously. Like, if I lost my gut, slightly smaller gutter on my penis, yeah, it's going to look a little bit bigger, obviously. But to put an exact number on it, like 30 pounds equals 1 inch for every guy in the world? I feel like you guys don't know if this is true. Okay. I couldn't gain 300 pounds and then lose that same 300 pounds, but also my hammer's 10 inches bigger than it used to be. Everyone maxes out differently, that's all I'm trying to say. Curse with 9 inches, it's not getting any bigger than that. Also, you know it's not true because weight loss commercials would have been way different. Like back in the day, when they were like, I lost 100 pounds with this Bowflex. It would have been like, I gained 3 inches on my penis with this Bowflex. Go get one. It'd still be flying off the shelves. Alright, I'll just do one more quick one. I try to be nice, you know, that would get me dates. Being a nice guy, right? Nice guys finish last. That's what, yeah, this guy knows. Nice guys finish last, that's what they say. I don't even like that saying though, you know, I don't think it does nice guys enough justice. You gotta let them to update it and make it something a little more modern, you know? Nice guys finish by themselves on their own stomach, I feel like would be a little... Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you.